Dorber, the project manager for Acomb Front Street, and I'm joined by Claire Rafferty, the project engineer. We held a drop-in event at the Gateway Centre on the 17th of January 23, and that was to explain the current highways work at Front Street and to introduce the wider work being explored in Acomb. The purpose of this short video is to share the content of that event with any interested residents, businesses and stakeholders that could not attend. Now, the background is in 2017-18, the Council's executive allocated £50,000 to spend in Acomb on short-term immediate actions to improve the feel and appearance of the area. This included funding the Christmas lights, the flower tubs and supporting Acomb Alive Traders Association. To look at the longer term, in 2021, a study was commissioned. This engaged residents and shoppers and businesses to ask them what they liked about the current area, what they wanted to see improved, and to understand where their views were. More than 12,000 responses were received, and the resulting study is the Future of Acomb Front Street study, which you can view in full online. Now, that engagement told us that the responses were split between business responses and resident and shopper responses. So the best thing for business responses was the community and the community feel of the area, the good mix of shops that were there and parking. For residents and shoppers, they really liked the greengrocers, the good mix of shops, and the fact that the area was pedestrianised so that it was close, convenient, and you could walk within the shops. The worst thing about Front Street was in general the scruffy appearance, the uneven pavements and the illegal parking. Things that people wanted to improve on Front Street really comes from updating the appearance of the street through more greenery, repairing the pavements, introducing more events and creating an even greater variety of shops in the area. Now, in December 22, central government approved York's allocation for the UK Shared Prosperity Fund. At this stage, £395,000 has been allocated to Acomb Front Street to cover the current highways improvement scheme. Claire is going to tell you more about that now.
So we are currently improving the public highway, which includes replacing the paving, installing 3 new formal tactile crossings, improving the drainage, the signage, and installing new bollards and a new traffic barrier. The works began on the 23rd of January and are expected to take 4 months to complete. Access remains open as normal, with residents, businesses and deliveries being able to park in the street outside of the shops up until 10:30 a.m. and after 4 p.m, with emergency access being maintained throughout. Staff are on site to advise and assist road users throughout the works. As part of our job, we will also be increasing the number of bollards that are currently within Front Street. The wooden bollards will be removed and all the bollards will be replaced with full-size metal bollards. The number will increase from what you currently see. This is to protect the footway and stop vehicles driving onto the footpaths. We will also be updating the seating in the area. We are currently asking residents their opinion on whether the current seating is in the correct position, whether they would like them somewhere else, or whether they would actually like to increase the number of seats available in the area. The locations are still to be confirmed, and we welcome any feedback via the email address at the end of the video.
So what's next? The regeneration team are reviewing the future of Acomb Front Street study and working with local representatives and stakeholders to establish both what is achievable and affordable. We will discuss and test ideas to explore the feasibility for potential phase 2 projects. This will include working up detail on funded elements like the welcome sign and seating, for plans for the toilet, to ask landlords and businesses to confirm their interest in improving the paving in front of properties along Front Street, which is currently privately maintained, and to explore potential links with the Acomb Explore Vision and Investment. To find out more or contact us, there's both the website and the email address. Now, at the drop-in session, we asked people not only about the seating, but about the welcome signage, and there are some examples here. We asked people what you would like to see to welcome people to the front street. Where could it be located and who could get involved? And we'd like your comments on this through the email address. The initial feedback included a desire for more benches and a facility for e-scooters, to look at introducing a local identity through the area, like an acorn symbol. On the subject of the welcome sign itself, it needed to be high and visible. There was lots of support for the welcome sign, and it should include a map to signpost businesses included along the wider area. So the length of Acomb Front Street and the top section of York Road. And that business notice board should have details of when the market would be on, what events would be coming up, and activities. Now, what is important is we add some colour and a cheerful impact to the street. We look at temporary installations and we link with other highway schemes across Acomb. Thank you for your interest. This is very much an ongoing conversation to discuss and test potential future projects. We very much welcome any questions or future feedback that you have or further feedback that you have on the current work or potential future work, and send those to our email address. Thank you.